Hey, it's me, Lauren. This video is very touchy, and it might go on a few toes, step on a few toes, whatever that saying is. It might be a little bit touchy, but it's one that I want to make because I think that this needs to be said on my part. But this is relating into the it's hard to say, but F hate. The F standing for the F word. I don't feel comfortable even saying it at all. Um, but it's this campaign against not gay, no, it's for gay marriage, but it's against Prop 8. And you go onto this, and they're basically throwing like these slanders at people, and they have kids doing it, and they're saying that, oh, you don't give them what they want, and so you hate them. And first of all, I don't hate them, but when people do that, it makes me really it makes it really hard not to hate them because they're bashing my faith and they're bashing what I believe in. So they're not doing anything to make me not want to. I don't hate them, but here's the thing: I don't agree with gay marriage. I think marriage should be between a man and a woman. Okay, that's what I believe, but just because I don't believe that a marriage should be between a man and a man or a woman and a woman doesn't mean that I hate those individuals. I hate their lifestyle, but I don't hate them as individuals. And I think actually there are a lot of geniuses and amazing musicians, writers, whatever, they're amazing, but they're gay, and I would never just say, okay, I'm not gonna read your book or listen to music just because you're gay, unless you push it. But if you don't push it in your music or your books, then you're fine. But if you do, it's harder for me to read it because I don't agree with it. Why would you want to read something you don't really agree with? But I'm getting back to this specific video. It was so hypocritical because it's like, oh, and this is a lot of political activism. They're always saying like, oh, we have the right to do this and that. And people who disagree have the right to do this and that. And when there's nothing that excuses anything, any behavior. It doesn't excuse that, and it just gets me mad. And I know that if everybody even watches this video, I might get a few negative responses. But for me, if you just say, okay, I disagree, but whatever, I respect you, that's fine. Go ahead, comment that because that's fine. But if you put F you, F that, whatever, or just not even, you don't even have to swear, but that is so immature because I have a right, and you have a right. You have a right to say that, but in a more respectful way. And the thing is with this video is that there was a comments by actually somebody who was gay who didn't really care for the video, and she was saying, "Oh yeah, kids are swearing," and I totally agree with her on that. I know I'm not saying this that I disagree with her because I totally do. Kids should not be swearing in videos. But I don't think adults should be either. I mean, I'm not going to tell people what to do with their lives or anything. But for me, I was offended equally by adults swearing in it as the kids. I think that, kids want to please their parents. I know I do. I want to please my parents. But, so they took advantage of that almost, I think. They took advantage of that and they kind of manipulated them because there's no way, I don't know, they could be searching that out on their own personal level, because there were some pretty young kids. And so if you have any comments, please just try to keep them as clean as you can, because first of all, it's just kind of, I don't want to see comments with swearing in them. It's just kind of weird. I think people, if I were to make a video about Prop 8 and how it should stand, people will not receive that well, but I have just as equal right to do that as they do. And another thing, I'm not saying it's not in the Constitution, but I was just wondering where it says that. I'm not sure to say it is, and if anybody watches this and can state and cite where you found it from, because there's a lot of people who put, oh, blah blah blah, it's in there, but put like a link to a website that says that or something, like proof and evidence that it does, because I don't know, this is just something I need to maybe do it. And again, if you're not that pushy and you're just really nice about it, this video isn't more to you. It's more to the people who are like crazy about what they believe in. And no, this is another thing that I forgot. One of the reasons why I think people hate Christianity who support gay marriage is because they see people like the Westboro Baptist Church. Those are not Christians, by the way. Those are cult members. Those are horrible people. They're not Christians, just so you know. I think that's where a lot of this hate comes from. So, comment. If you have a opposing view, that's fine. Just try to keep the swearing out of it. And just try to keep it as nice as possible. I know that's not maybe likely to happen, but just kind of maybe try to keep it clean. And if you have any questions about what I believe and why I believe it, message me, comment me, do whatever you want to do. Yeah. So I hope you all have a good, safe Christmas holiday, and I'll see you. Probably I won't be posting any more videos, so I'll see you all next year. Bye.